Hello internet goers, welcome to Internet Bubble, and this is why your opinions on Sandbox Games does not matter. Pre-warning, apologies if this offends you, but sadly, your opinion does not matter. First of all, let's start with the definition of a sandbox game. This is what it is, no debate, so let's get to the opinions later. A sandbox game is a video game genre characterized by its emphasis on player freedom, creativity and open-ended gameplay, often set in a large open world with few or no predetermined goals. Players are given tools to interact with and shape the game's environment and mechanics at their own pace, similar to a child playing in a physical sandbox, resulting in unique emergent player experiences rather than a linear, objective-driven progression. Okay, so now we know what it is. Let's get into the story of how somebody said you can cheat in a sandbox game. It's not much of a story. In my opinion, which doesn't matter by the way, a sandbox game is a game you can choose the rules of in the world. This means cheating in this realm can't be a thing because you, the player, create the rules of your own world. I'll give you an example. We all know the game Minecraft, right? If not, get out of the bubble you're in and Google it. And if you're too lazy to, it's a good job, I'm going to tell you anyway. It is the most sold game ever made, beating GTA 5, Wii Sports, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Red Dead 2, and so on. Anyway, Minecraft is a sandbox game giving you the option on how you want to play it. The base game allows you to play either survival mode for your typical survival game needs, creative mode for doing everything the game can offer right out of spawn, and hardcore mode for the people who don't like sunlight or social interaction. All of these modes you can choose what you want to do. Build, fight, explore, etc. And with the addition of modded elements on top of this, you can do so much more. It being a sandbox game means you can choose how you do this journey. If you want to start with tools on spawn in survival, you can do that. This is not cheating, this is your own story. If you want to start out with a fully built house, this is not cheating, this is your story. The same applies to other games in the sandbox genre. Some of these games are Palworld, The Sims 4, and respective other Sims games, Terraria, Garry's Mod, Fortnite Creative Mode specifically, GTA 5, and No Man's Sky. While some of these games you can't unlock everything straight away and has objectives, this is not the point. The point is, this is your world, your story, and you can choose what you want to do in it. The accuser of the cheating, their perspective was that if a game has any inkling of a goal and you choose to make it easier, this is cheating, or if you didn't have access to it in the standard game, it is cheating. The example they gave was adding extra inventory carrying capacity when you just load up a world in Palworld. Wait. This didn't make sense to me because that's not what a sandbox game is. Not because of my opinion of what one is, but by the actual definition of what it is. By the accuser's opinion, any modification or mod to a game is cheating. This is an odd opinion because of all the modding capabilities of so many sandbox games. For example, CurseForge mod packs for Minecraft. Apparently cheating? No, it's making your own story in your own world where you can make your own rules. Another example of this would be Garry's Mod, the Garry's Mod workshop on Steam. Garry's Mod is a game built around modding and adding things not in the base game. A sandbox game. So is the Garry's Mod workshop cheating? If someone came into your sandbox game, on the other hand, and was playing by your rules and then did all of these things, then yes, in your world they are cheating. But doing that in their own world, it isn't cheating. When given the actual definition of sandbox games genre, they refuse to agree or even listen, which is exactly why your opinion doesn't matter. Disregarding definitions or basic fact to preserve your belief or opinion is dangerous and, in my opinion, annoying as hell. While I agree that cheating on games is annoying in some cases, I'm more talking about FPS or any shooter game that is multiplayer. If the game is a sandbox, I don't think you can cheat due to the nature of a sandbox game. And to be honest, this topic isn't a big one, and it doesn't matter. Rather like the opinions of theirs or mine, or in fact yours. I just wanted to rant about this anyway. Please be sure to let me know your opinion, as irrelevant as they are, in the comments section below, so I can promptly ignore all of them. Thanks. Please like and subscribe for the algorithm, and see you next time when I have another opinion that doesn't really matter.